We're live already on YouTube. Hello. Hey guys, what is up? This is Livy Igwe coming live from London. If you guys are watching me on a replay, drop me a hashtag style. Y'all know the drill. Help the multicultural, multi-ethnic to brand on social media and to earn also at the same time. So if you're living paycheck to paycheck, invoice to invoice, you're fed up of exchanging your time, or your company has like loads of overheads, then this is probably something for you. Hashtag hybrid. Let's get you started to earning an extra income. Today, we're going to be talking, hey Ree, we're going to be talking about tips for social media, how to be more authentic. Hey Craig, hey Jonathan, hey Samila. Okay, so we're going to be really rapid. I want to go over a couple of things because today I was talking to Shannon and actually, no, I was talking to someone else and I don't know exactly who it is. Wait, let me turn the music down because I don't want to be flagged because I know you can't play music whilst you're on YouTube. But I was talking to someone and I can't remember. And this is how my brain works. In between when I was born and to now, like there's like a massive big gap. So it could be a conversation of yesterday or it could be like a couple of days ago. It does not really matter. But social media doesn't actually change you. Social media just makes you more of magnifying the person that you are. So if you're a shitty person, you're going to magnify more of that. If you're more of a loving person, you're giving value, you're going to attract more of that. And so I want you to understand social media is just a tool to be able to share what you have as knowledge. And you're completely qualified to help somebody that you have overcome something. I can't talk to you about having kids because I've never birthed any kids, right? But I can talk to you about opening a business and having to shut it down. I can talk to you about starting a network marketing business and feeling that, you're not finding the right people. And I could talk to you about not making money at first, but then you make money because why? I've been through it. I can talk to you about traveling to different countries, but that's going to be different from you, Craig. That's going to be different from you, Samira. That's going to be different for you, Jonathan, right? Because everybody's different. Reed, that's going to be different for you. So we're just going to go over three little things. I don't want to go over way too much time, but I have three things. Number one, I need you to know, like, what is it? Who am I becoming? What is it that I want to showcase, right? Because social media isn't about changing and becoming somebody that you're not. It's just intensifying who you're wanting to be. Now, at first, you're probably like, yeah, but I'm not the same person that I was. Yeah, I get that, my love, because when you started, like I started as a fashion stylist. Am I a fashion stylist today? I still use my services and what I do, but I do it differently through the style that I show up as. My main thing is network marketing, right? But then at the building, right? I love that. So you don't need an identity crisis on what you were before, if that makes sense. But what I do need you to understand is social media is about being authentic. It's about understanding, okay, what do you stand for? Like, are you for, what the religious things are going on right now? For, not that I really advocate it, but which presidency are you for? Like, what is it that you're saying? For example, on my page, you won't have me talk about presidency. You won't have me talk about anything. Why? Because I just don't want to talk about it, right? I want you to find a space where there's confidence, where you feel like revived, you feel that there's alive, you can laugh, you can cry, we can travel together. You guys can see, the lives that we're changing through the supplements, like the lives also that we're changing through the business model. Like, I want you to feel that you're part of my world. You don't have to, somebody, I was talking to her and she was saying, oh, but I don't feel like showing up because there's so much negativity in this world. I'm like, bro, you get to decide who you want to be. Like, it does not, the fact of what's going on social media, the world's never going to be perfect. So you might as well just show up as you. And regardless if people don't like it, then they'll unfollow you. I just found out somebody that I thought, we were really well, we connected really well. She unfollowed me. Am I going to cry about that? No, I will move on and find somebody else. Like, you know what? We're 8 billion people. I don't think I will have time to cry over somebody that does not want to be in my space nor in my circle, right? And so that's what I want you guys to understand. Number two is what I love is the Insta stories is because you guys can see more of my personality. I'm going to talk to you as my bestie. I'm going to talk to you as if like we're hanging out not on the streets of Compton, but like we're hanging out on the streets, like, or we're sitting on the couch together and we're eating. Like, I want you to feel at home. So every time you see something on my page and it resonates and you like it, like, Reed, take it. Craig, take the stuff. Like, like some of you, I know some of you are like, oh, can I take the quote? Can I pinch it? I'm like, it's there. Like, please feel free to take it. Like, I want you to feel inspired so then you can inspire somebody else. And sometimes it's like, yeah, but I don't know what to write. But let me tell you this: people buy from people that they know, like, and trust. Some of you guys, I have never seen you. I'm trying to find the story. No love and trust. Some of y'all have never seen me. Some of y'all probably never see me, right? We'll never be able to interact. I mean, hopefully I will, right? But like, if you're like in Antarctica, I am not going there. So you're going to have to come to London to come and see me, or wherever I am. But what I want you to know is that it feels as if I don't know her, but that's what, like, you don't know makeup artists, you don't know Beyonce, you don't know Rihanna, but yet you love that person because the music that she sings, the way she speaks, the way, she shines bright like a diamond, like, it resonates so much. And so by building on social media, you don't have to build like me, but you want people to be able to relate. You want people to be like, hey, like, I like what you're doing, right? Hey, Eric. Hey, Nola. Sorry, my machine was on. So I'm trying to figure out. I was like, what is that noise? I'm like, okay, no, that's fine. We're good, right? Social media is about turning strangers into friends and friends into family. And so over time, that's what you're going to be able to do. You're going to be able to shine. You're going to be able to create. You're going to be able to interact. Like, I know, for example, Eric, like, I have never seen him yet, but yet we're connected. Social media is just about being more authentic. Like, and I haven't posted, for example, in my stories yet, which I will later on, but I want you to feel like you're just like looking through the door, through the window, and be like, oh my goodness, like, oh, she's doing this. Ah, that's cool, right? Or I don't want to interact. Hey, bunny love. Like, you want to be able to be like, oh, that's cool. Like, I want that. Or sometimes when I put you like the songs in there, it's because my love for music, I love sharing it. Right? Like, I love just being a sharer and a giver. That's what social media is. It's not about gatekeeping. Now, the only thing that I will gatekeep is like the income that I make, but just because, like, in network marketing, I cannot share it, right? I cannot tell you how much I'm earning. It just doesn't, I can tell you like roughly, but it's like, that's not something that I want to either showcase, because I want you happy to see these nuggets of leadership, Olivia. Thank you, love. Right? Like, I want you also to understand that it's just not also about that, right? People love like showing off and stuff. I'm just a little bit more private, but I'll be private in my own way. So what is that going to be for you, Bunny? What is that going to be for you, Eric? What is that going to be for you, Nola, or Samina, or Jonathan, or Craig? Like, everybody's so different, right? And then last thing I will leave you is, as you build in the stories, like showing where you're showcasing, like the bikes, I don't know, like, for example, I have the reel that I posted on how to do network marketing and how I use the mushrooms, right, that I wanted to showcase. I will cut those for you. Like, I have to eat, so that's why I haven't posted anything, because I want to bunch everything all together, because that's how my brain works. And then I will showcase that for you, right? Hey, Savannah, how are you, my love? Right? There's topics that you guys need to be able to share on social media, which is 4, more of becoming. Absolutely. And now that you said more of becoming, if you guys have followed me since the beginning of when I started on social media, probably not. When I opened my first page, I think it was like in the year 2000, right? I wish I had kept those posts so you guys could see what I had posts, because it wasn't anything as value. I was showcasing, like, for example, me being in Australia, like going to swim with the sharks. I don't think I kept that photo. I have to go back all the way back. I don't think I kept it. But I would have wanted to showcase you from where I started to where I am now, because it's the process of every single day. I heard this thing, and I'll share it here. Now that I'm thinking about it, and here I was like, I'm only going to be 5 minutes, and here we are in 8 months. But here, let me find the quote that I posted. Oh, wow. I did these videos like years ago. You can see, like, this was like a year ago. No, one was 2020. That was like 5 years ago. Like 3 years ago, what network marketing is, right? Okay, Olivia, can we focus? What was I supposed to share for you guys? The quote. Yes, let's focus. Let me get that for you. It's from Leila Homozy. Love that woman. So cool, because like, even can I tell you, like, I know some of you guys are like, oh, I don't know if I should like message people in the DMs. Like, I haven't had really I can't say like Leila Homozy is like my best friend, but I've interacted on her page and she's got, I think, 1 million followers. And I know some of you guys like, okay, no, but bro, you don't understand. Like, she's interacted with me, like me, you know, and I know she doesn't reply to all messages because she's the one on the thing, but the most undervalued strategy is patience. Layla Homozy. And I can, like, I'll show you guys here, but it, like, because I don't have anything to hide. Like, it's not because they have crazy, you know, shoot your shot. You never know, you know, who will reply. Last time I think I got like Stephen Bartlett and he replied like in my messages. I mean, he liked something and then said something, I think, I believe, but since I don't follow him anymore, I don't really know. And yeah, she's got 8,884. She's, if you guys are looking for strategy building business, like, she is your woman. She's such a badass. And but yeah, like, look, okay, you can't see it here because that's not, but she gave me hearts. Like, I get such a child. Like, okay, some you can see she hasn't replied, but like, it's just those small little things, right? And I know some of y'all be like, okay, but isn't that like way too much? No, because social media is just, you're only one handshake away. And we're actually more connected than we are alone, right? Yeah, I'll share the page. I'll share one of her posts in my stories, so then you can see Layla. Yeah, I'll send it. Don't worry. I gotta write that down though. Layla, because I have so much stuff to share for you guys. Like, I'm probably gonna bombard you with like 50 messages. You've always been consistent in messaging. Yeah, I always want you to make sure that, look, I am just as human as you guys, right? And of course, I'm 11 minutes in. Last thing I will leave you with this is the 4 topics that I want you to talk about. I can't tell you what your topics are going to be, but stick to the topics that excite you. I can talk to you about business. I can talk to you about travel. I can talk to you about network marketing. I can talk to you about supplements at some level, right? I'm no expert in the product. I couldn't care less. Ain't my thing. Doctors have done it. But what I can tell you is how to show up on social media. What I can tell you is how to brand. What I can show you is how to build it with your brand and all that stuff. That's what I get excited about, right? And so can you keep on repeating the same thing all the time, every single day, in different topics? Because that's what is going to have you stand out. And of course, CrossFit. You probably have seen lately, like, that has been my mental game. I go 6 days a week. I'm a machine. If I could go 7 days a week, I would, but I have to have a day off. So I've told myself I need a day off, right? But what is it that you can be consistent at, Eric, to Reed, to Sarah, to Craig, to Samantha? Like, what can you guys be consistent at all the time that you can repeat? Because I tell you this, in a year, there's things that can change. And don't believe in God, whatever, that doesn't matter, universe. But I mean, for me, it's God. Like, God can change something in one day. He can change something that could have such a ripple effect, but I can't be the one. You have to show up with the consistency. You have to show up with the morning and the boring stuff. Like, it's not exciting, you know, to reach out to a certain amount of people and some are like, look, I don't want you, right? But you show up because you know what you have is serving. Unless your account got hacked. Yeah. That you have to share your story at some point, because I think people also need to know, right? So guys, I love you. I appreciate you. Remember to be you do. The world does not dictate who you are. If you guys don't know, I'm Olivia. I help the multicultural, multi-ethnic to brand on social media and to earn. So if you're tired of living paycheck to paycheck, invoice to invoice, and you're looking for an extra income with no overheads, absolutely, just message me, Hybrid. Talk to you guys later. Bye, my loves.